So we're gonna do a quick tarot message, okay? For Leo women born in August. God said, you know what? He know you poo poo. And that's why he ain't saying too much here too. I said, yeah, that one's nuts. And I don't like the fact that you nuts, baby, but what it do, nutty boo? I said, that's my nutty boo calling. She's trying to prove a point. And God said, that's what you picked up on. I said, yeah, I don't want you doing that too many times, boo. Crazy lady. Hey, crazy boo boo. I said, my auntie crazy, huh? And she is. I said, that's why, you know what? Y'all would be good together. And I said, ain't that the truth? That nigga wasn't scared. He just, you know what, forgot. And that's what that nigga be doing, forgetting shit, boo. You got Alzheimer's like a motherfucker. And that's what you need to know here too. Alzheimer's is here. See, this is a union like no other. You think that what? I'm playing with you? I ain't playing with you, boo. I'm making a plan. And you think I'm gonna what? Just act like it's okay? It ain't okay. That's what you need to know here too. God said someone feels some type of way, boo. And you know what? Even this deck is saying, good, you pulled me out. I've been sitting in there waiting for you to pull me out, boo. And you've been keeping me in this drawer. The tarot deck happy to be outside here, boo. God said that's what you need to know here too. The Eight of Wands energy is here. You like, bitch. You know I can see what you're doing when you're doing it, how long you're doing it, and all this other stuff and everything. And I know you ain't doing nothing. And God said that's victory and success here too. Communication, bitch. All you do is communicate. And they want to act like what? You don't know how to communicate effectively to that nigga? I say, yeah. She gonna start saying this to you and saying that to you, and then you're gonna be all fucked up. And this nigga like, yeah, baby, how you doing today, boo? I need to show you some love. And that's what this nigga gonna do. Queen of Wands energy is here coming out with Three of Cups. God say, you know what? Even that bitch said shit. I don't want to say shit against whatever is going on because you know what? They may end up, you know what, sending you some money, bitch. Let me not say nothing, okay? That's gonna fuck up the money, boo. And grandma said that's what you need to know here too. This nigga, you know what, ain't in a third party situation, but everybody knows when you call, we need to be on our best okay behavior. I said that's what you need to know here too. This is celebratory energy. This is happy energy, boo. Shit, nigga, did you get something? That nigga don't know what to say. And that's his truth here too. Somebody be looking at you like, you know what? You ain't got to get it together for me because I done seen you, you know what, at your worst, boo. And that's what you need to know here too. Someone that's seen you at your worst, perseverance and moving forward and moving ahead. And God says, shit, that's all you can do, boo. I said, yeah, they going through a lot of shit. And you want to sit up here and not help and assist even mentally, nigga, you know what? I should beat your ass. And that's that nigga, boo. He like, yeah, my auntie tell me all kind of shit. And you know what? And that's what you did too. I said, shit. She been and sit up here and read this nigga future. And that's a phenomenal motherfucker, baby. And grandma said that's what you need to be fully aware of here too. And that's your truth. The lovers is here. These cards are thick, thicker than the ones that I have. The lovers is here. This is a love like no other. And that nigga said, shoot, you don't care, do you? I'll say, you know what? You was a motherfucking sensitive spiritual gangster. And then you said it out loud. I said, that's that bitch, boo. And that's your truth. They be talking about you unbeknownst to you here too. This is a deep connection. And that nigga said, yeah, I'm always sending you energy. And that's what you need to know here too, boo. A nigga is sending you energy, see? And he like, you know what? It ain't over. Or is it? Was that the end, boo? Someone needs to know. And God said, you ain't reply back. So this motherfucker is in a whirlwind of not knowing something here today. And that's your truth here too. Unbeknownst to you, someone is stagnated and stuck and saying, you know what? I don't want to be with a bitch that may do this shit. Hold on, boo. And that's someone's truth here too. They don't want to be with somebody who has mental issues. I got enough mental issues on my own. And that's what you need to know about this boo thing, boo. They scared of you. I said, shit, terrified of you. And I said, don't we know it here too? But God is bringing balance to a situation. God say, you know what? Y'all will be okay once you connect with this person on a deeper level here too. And he like, yeah, I know how to deal with this because you know what? Somebody's been in locked up or somebody's been to jail or someone's been on house arrest before. And you know what? Long distance relationships, it ain't fun. Somebody always going crazy and throwing out accusations, baby. Hey, accusatory. I should throw some words at you. You'll be like, oh my God, my man is so smart. And that's what you like it too. You like it when a motherfucker started talking common sense. I said, that's what she like. That smart shit, boo. And that's someone's truth. Five of Pentacles energy is here. Someone is saying, you know what? As long as you ain't out in the cold, you okay, boo. But it's time for you to, you know what, not do nothing. I'm gonna figure out everything, okay? Someone gonna figure out some shit, cause you know what, you tired, boo, and you been jumping through hoops all your life. Yeah, you exhausted. I said that one's exhausted. The other ones ain't even begun to live their life, and God said that's what they know here too. The Five Pentacles energy is here with you. And I said, yeah, you've been through a lot, baby. And I'm going to give you what you deserve, desire, want, and need. And you know what? That's what you need to know about this lover of yours. I'm going to give you what you want, boo. And I ain't going to sit up here and act like you don't deserve something. And I said, that's that nigga here, too. You like, shit, who is this other nigga? Someone saying, you know what? You got a multitude of niggas. You got a lot of niggas, boo. And grandma said, but you ain't fucking with none of them. And they all looking like, yeah, come on now, start fucking with somebody. But ain't no niggas in your energy like that. And that's what these lovers know here too. Yeah, Nine of Swords energy. Someone could be in prison, locked up. I'm telling y'all, today I was sitting up here doing my videos as I normally do, and I got a phone call from a correctional facility, and I'm like, they gotta be not calling me. I think maybe they off a digit or something like that, and God said that's not true. Somebody is trying to contact me from a correctional facility, boo. And that's something's going on, and that's the truth here too. And grandma said this nigga is the one that's gonna be, you know what, better for you. This nigga in lockup. This nigga in jail, boo. Shit. How you get your number? I don't know. Somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody gave this nigga my number, boo. And God said, that's what I need to know here too. The Empress is here coming out with the Page of Pentacles. He like, shit, I ain't gonna even ask you for nothing, boo. I just want to check up on you, okay? Somebody want to check up on me. Make sure I'm okay here too. Eight of Swords energy. This person is feeling a little bit under the weather here too as well. There's something about these men that someone needs to pay attention to here too. And God said, that nigga don't want to look attractive, but That nigga is a sexy motherfucker. And he know that. He be like, shit, I'm sexy. And you think I am too, boo? Shit, I'm on cloud nine right now. If you told somebody they look sexy, shit, they on cloud 20. They like, yeah, you sexy too, boo. Damn. And that's someone's truth here too. Yeah, 10 of One's energy is here. So there's going to be a lot said, not about you, but about a situation. They looking like, yeah, you don't give a fuck, boo. And they wanted you to care so much, but you cared about the person you needed to care for. And that's impeccable here too. Yeah, 201's energy is here. So you're gonna have to make a decision pretty soon, okay? But you ain't an indecisive type of person. So you're gonna have to choose amongst all of these men and suitors that's coming towards you. Cause they like, you know what? I ain't finna let you go. You my boo thing, boo. And this other nigga saying, you my bitch. And the other nigga said, that's my woman. And the other nigga said, that's my lady. So that's what you need to know here too. Shit. And I'm still pissed I couldn't do my hair today. I was gonna look so cute, you know? But I ain't gonna be able to do it until next weekend. When the mailman decides to get over whatever situation he is on. And that's my truth. So let's get one of these cards here for you. Grandma say, yeah, that nigga in lockup. Some of these Negroes is in lockup of the mind. Some of them feel like they still in jail. And that's what you need to know here too. Lockup, boo. Yeah, we have the energy here of yearning, missing you, and reminiscing. Someone is saying, you know what? When I see you, I'm gonna be a totally different person. But right now, I'm pissed, and they are. See, because they should have done something even years ago to make this a better situation, but they didn't. Here too, yeah, cuffing season is here. It says single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, and on the hunt. And God said, that's what's going on, boo. People are really, really ready to, you know what, come together. And that's a good thing. We don't need all these single people out here like this. Y'all need to be paired up here too, bossing up. So I got this reading before. It's like when you guys come together, God is going to bless this union even further here too as well. Yeah, it says self-empowerment, independent living, and leading the pack here too. God say you set an example for a multitude of people, boo. But when y'all come together, this union is going to bring forth some type of blessings here too. Yeah, it says backtracking is here. It says regression, revisiting the past, and going back to something. And that's what a lot of y'all, you know what, is doing too. Going back to the past. I told y'all, what's one of them readings that I was thinking about that last nigga that got what I like over there. And I was thinking about him hard that day. Like it was just all day he was in my head. That last nigga, like, get out my head, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? He thinking about me and sending me this extra energy. And Grandma said, that's what I need to know here too. I attract crazies, but that's because I'm insane. And that's my truth. I can deal with the cuckoo birds, boo. You know what I'm saying? And you can too. So this ex-lover of yours is going to be trying to make his way to where you're at and act like, you know what? He didn't know, but he knows. Yo, and they came out in the reading, okay, last week, the week before, but someone knows where you're at or where you're going or where you're staying or something like that here too. Yeah, Slade is here. It says succeeding on point, killing it, and dominating the competition. You better than whatever these motherfuckers have ever dealt with. And Grandma said that's what they know here too. They looking like shit. I wanna be with you. Ooh, yeah. What's that song? Said I'd rather be with you. Ooh, ooh. Somebody wanna be with you, baby. And I want to be right there laying next to you, boo. While you do everything you do, I'll just be there. Showing these niggas that you ain't alone no more. Somebody want to put their motherfucking imprint in everything you do. And God said that's what they want to do here too. Put their imprint in everything. These niggas, boo. That's how they feel. That's what you need to know. Look at this card. Fulfillment of wishes is coming true. That nigga like, you know what? Do that and I'll pluck you. And you would be like, oh my God, wait a minute, hold on. And that nigga be like, nope, shut the fuck up. And that's somebody's truth here too. That nigga think you crazy than a motherfucker. And you know what? He know you is. He like shit. But it don't scare him away from you either. Yeah, we have the energy here of guilt and sabotage is here. Coming out with lack and doubt is in reverse. This nigga like shit. I'm already making plans. Yeah, ego and vanity. This nigga is cocky. You got a nigga that's real cocky, boo. You think they ain't cocky? Shit. This is a cocky ass motherfucker. And they looking like, yeah, and I am, baby. What you thought? That's someone's truth here too. Like, you know what? Keep playing with me if you want to. Yeah, we have stability, harmony, and flow coming out in reverse. Yeah, this nigga can be cuckoo. You like, keep playing with me, baby. I'll fuck your world up. And that's what you need to know. Okay, there's something about cottage cheese here. Okay, white cream or something like that. Okay, whipped cream is here too. God say, you know what, he can do all that shit. That's what you need to know here too as well. Yeah, alchemy and ancestor guys is here, so your guys is with you dealing with this crazy cuckoo negro, boo, because you got a couple of them. You ain't got just one. And all of them is like, shoot, I'll be the one right there. You think I would care? They'll be right by your side. And they'll be sitting up here like, yeah, I'm here. Y'all not. That's what you need to know here, too. This Negro crazy. And they love to talk a lot of shit, too, as well. But they don't understand that you love to talk a lot of shit too. But they starting to understand that shit. They like, yeah, I don't think I want to get on your bad side, boo thing. And that's someone's truth. Yeah, we have fucked up. It says self-limiting, feeling inadequate, and fear of failure. That's these niggas, boo. But they getting over theyself. Yep, key player is here. It says important person playing an essential role and irreplaceable. They can't replace you, okay? You are irreplaceable, boo. And this nigga feel like he's irreplaceable too. But he don't want to fail. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I don't want to fail though. But this person is cocky. And there's something about wearing a chain around someone's neck too as well, okay? Like where you get that chain from, who putting stuff on you. I don't like this. This nigga don't like you popping up with new shit, boo. Cause he's like, where did you get it from? That's what he wanna ask you some questions. He wanna question you. And that's what you need to know. Yeah, repo is here. It says default on payments, financial I can't even say the word incompatibility. It says and repossess assets. So this person is going through some hard times, and you like shit. Ain't we all, bitch? Everybody going through hard times, and that's what he knows here too. And that one property management company, God said, don't even worry about applying for anything with them because they gonna make you jump through a lot of hoops to get nothing here, boo. And that's what you need to know here too. Yeah, giving heart is here. It says showing love, caring actions, and selfless gestures is here. So there's a ounce of, you know what, love here. And you was loving somebody deeply more than you was recently, but this person understands that, you know what, love can come and go, because this person can have love one moment and feel nothing the next moment. And that's what you need to know about this person here too. They dealing with their own broken issues. Be aware of that. Yeah, cuffing season is here. It says single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship and on the hunt. It came out in the overall energy that's what's going on, boo. People are ready to be connected, and that's good. I'm ready to be in a relationship. Look at these niggas in their face and shit. I'm ready to be cuffed, nigga. Cuff me, nigga. Then be like, shit, I'll really cuff your ass. That's what you need to know here too. Shit, these niggas crazy. They have your ass in handcuffs. Shit, what you want? Handcuffs, boo? Shit, I can get the handcuffs, baby. It's nothing. These Negroes is cuckoo. You attracting the crazy, baby. And that's what's going on for you. Tell me more for Leo women born in August. And I broke out in a sweat. Like I am like literally on fire. Like what the fuck? And that's how it be too. One minute I'm cool, next minute I'm hot. Crazy. Tell me more for these Leo women born in August. It says Grace and Antoinette. It says to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So, whatever is going on between you and these significant others, have compassion, boo, okay? Some of y'all can be a little bit hardcore, okay? You need to have a little compassion. And this card came out for me too, as well, dealing with the mailman and my packages. But what about me? I feel horrible right now. I wanted to do my hair. And God said, you'll do your hair too. We have Opal here. It says, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared, okay, for by God and the angels. So don't worry about your children, y'all. God got their back. And that's what I know about my children too. God is there. So thank y'all for stopping by. Peace. Take care.